I did some research and found out that in Sydney, Australia, there are maybe 6 or 7% of the population are Muslim. The vast majority of people in Australia consider themselves Christians. So it would look like the Muslims are a distinct minority. However, if you filter those people who claim to be Christian by their church attendance and try to separate out what I would call devout Christians who actually go to church every Sunday from those who are culturally Christian, who I'm Christian because my grandmother was Christian or whatever, you're actually almost at parity now between Muslims and true believers, true devout Christians. If you look at the United Kingdom, it's actually worse. There are far more devout Muslims in England than there are devout Christians. And it's even worse than that in France. People in France, it's funny because about 90% of people in France say that they're Catholic. Oh, yeah, I'm Catholic. But when asked about their church attendance or involvement in religious things other than on holidays or something like that, it actually drops to almost nothing. It's very low. Only 4% of French people who claim to be Christian are actually involved in a local church. 4%. So Muslims, on the other hand, are vastly more faithful in their adherence to their religion. And so I guess when you look at those numbers, you can understand that they're having these massive protests and they're celebrating Nakba Day in Melbourne, Australia, in places like that. Nakba Day is the day that the Palestinians observe, commemorating the day that they were driven out of their homes in 1948. It might surprise you that they're celebrating Nakba Day in Australia, but they are. And so I guess it's understandable that you're seeing these massive protests and that especially the Western world, the United States and Western Europe, are becoming less and less safe for Israelis, for Jews.